How's it going, guys? This is Jacob with H.I.T with another video. Today's video is going to be over the principle frequency from the book High Intensity Training the Mike Mentzer Way by John Little. We've went over the first three principles, which were identity, intensity, and duration. And just got out of the gym from cycling 10 miles, and I had a chance to read over frequency like I do when I go in there to cycle, so that I can do these videos, so that I can get a better and clearer understanding of what the principles are and why we're doing what we're doing in these workouts, because they're the foundation, kind of the building blocks for the ideal principled workout mentioned in the book and the workouts that we're following. So I want to get a better and clearer understanding of that, and I believe through reading it and typing it out and then trying to remember what I typed out and then making these videos, it'll maybe stick in my mind, and I can just pull the information out from it, especially when somebody asks in the comments or if I'm wondering about something during training. So the third principle was duration, which was how long should one work out. This principle, frequency, is how often should one work out. And he talks about in the book that the workout to stimulate growth and the time off, to recover, they're 50-50. They're not 60-40 or 70-30. They're literally 50-50. So if you go into the gym and you train like we've been training with intensity, which we're going to positive momentary muscular failure every time that we train, given that you're making an inroad into recovery, so you're using up your body's limited reserve abilities, which I've talked about before in previous videos regarding principles. A lot of this stuff ties back into itself, which is kind of interesting, and that's what I'm finding out the more and more I read these principles in this book. But so you must let the body recover. Otherwise, if you don't, and let's say you hit a good leg day today, and then you go back in tomorrow and you hit, let's say, your upper body, and then you go back in the next day to hit legs, unless you're using some kind of recovery medicine or steroids, or if you've got a genetic advantage, then when you go in to do that leg workout, he says you'll notice that you'll probably notice a decompensation, or you didn't do what you did in the workout prior, or you did the same if you didn't give your body enough time to recover. So he said that he used to have his clients take off 2 days, and then he went to like 3 days, and then once he found out just how long it actually takes for the body to recover from workout to workout, he switched it from every 72 to I think 96 hours, or 96 hours and 120 hours between workouts, is what he said. Which is very interesting, but that's what we've been doing, is hitting a workout and then going 4 days and then doing another workout after that 4 days of rest. So that's pretty much the issue of frequency from what I can remember reading and what I typed out there. And the more that you do the workouts and the stronger you get, the more time is required between workouts, because the stresses are greater on you during the workout. So the recovery time, you must adjust your recovery time as well. Trying to think of what else here. That's about all I can remember for the issue of frequency. So again, if you haven't seen the other videos that we've done over the other principles, basically what it is, what he's getting at is that you go in the gym, you stimulate muscle growth through the workout by generating intensity, which intensity is defined as the percentage of work done to a individual's capacity. So if you go to positive muscular failure, you're 1/3 the way there on the intensity, because you can go to static failure and also negative failure. If you did all three, then you would say that you trained to maximum intensity on a set. But so you go in there and you stimulate muscle growth, and the growth doesn't actually happen through that. It's the mechanisms kicked in. So when you go home and you recover, first your body has to replenish those limited reserve abilities that your body dipped into when you hit that last seemingly impossible rep. And then once it gets that filled back up, that hole filled back up, then it can grow a mountain on top. But if you don't allow enough time in between and your body's still trying to replenish those limited reserve abilities, then when you go in again, your body didn't have time to grow that mountain or build that muscle, so you're just decompensating. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We've got 3 more principles. I should be able to do another one tomorrow. So there should be adaptability, specificity, and progression left. And we'll get those knocked out. And then if I stay on top of it, I'm going to continue to read the principles daily. Be kind of like a daily reading of them, to keep them fresh in my mind. Today is the April 14th. It's Sunday. I go back to the boat on Wednesday. So the video the video setting is going to change a little bit. The environment, I'm going to be back on the boat, so I'm not going to be making these videos in my truck or making them in the gym. They'll be on the boat in the workout room, or just somewhere else on the boat. And so as we've said in previous videos, I believe May 15th we're going to stop eating in a calorie deficit, and we're going to start going into a surplus, and we'll see just how much muscle we can build with this program. And which really, truthfully, right now I could probably start going into the calorie surplus, but I want to strip as much body fat as possible off, so that when I go into the surplus, I'm not going to do any cardio. Mike doesn't really recommend cardio until he was getting up like to a competition or something, which I'm not. Obviously, I'm not going to attempt to get into a competition, but he doesn't recommend doing any cardio when you're just doing the muscle building, because if you're training anaerobically and aerobically, so if you're doing cardio and you're lifting weights, you're taking away from the maximum potential you could grow through your muscle. Because you're taking away from it with the aerobic exercise. So we'll go into a calorie surplus, and I'm not sure what the calorie mark is going to be yet, but we will. And then we will, I don't know if I want to go 3 months or 6 months or how I want to do it. We'll just kind of track the progress as we go, because it's going to be a new thing to me. So, and then once we do start eating in the surplus, we'll find out just how much muscle we can build and if this really works or not. I believe in it, and I know some of you guys that's been watching, I believe you do too, and some of you guys are probably interested to see how it's actually going to work out, because if you're like me, you've seen a lot of videos saying that it doesn't work or that it's been debunked or this and that, and which is really easy to say in a short form setting. And hell, you might even be able to throw some science behind what people say and maybe critique parts of the training here and there. But I want to find out for myself, and I want to put it out there so other people can see it, because theoretically, if I can do it and it works, and it's a set way to build muscle, there's no ambiguity there, then somebody else could pick up on it and they could do it, and then we can keep trying to repeat it, and then just remove all the complication and cut through the noise, because there's a lot of noise out there about weight training, and that's what the information flow is so heavy. It doesn't matter what subject you get into, there's going to be contradictions, and there's going to be opposing viewpoints and different data to validate a point against somebody else's that might have data that validates their point. It's like being in court. Everybody's trying to win over the viewers, but which that's the name of the game, I guess. But I just want to find out if this works and put it out there for other people, so that maybe they can try it, or at least these videos and being in the gym, maybe that'll help somebody else get up and hit the gym and maybe try to start eating a little less and losing some fat, and you feel better because of it. You got to just figure out, if you were to do X amount of exercise in a given unit of time throughout the day, if you didn't do that exercise, let's say it was in an hour, what would you be doing during that hour? Just lounging around the house anyway? Might as well take that hour and put it towards something to help you out down the road. Anyway, I thank you guys for watching, and I can't remember the name right now, but I seen a comment on one of the videos that I did previous to this one, and a guy was saying that he was one of the first 50 subscribers. I did a video thanking you guys for first 50 subscribers. We hit a milestone, and there was a guy that commented and said that he was one of the first 50, and that he did a leg workout the high intensity training way, and he said it was brutal. And I'm sure you're watching this video. I hope you are. But yeah, I think that's what our next workout will be, legs and abs again. So we'll see if we've built any strength up, and I kind of, yeah, I seen something on Facebook today, and it was Dorian Yates, who was he won the Mr. Olympia in the 90s multiple times, I believe, and he used this form of training, and he said that oftentimes the workout would actually begin the night before he actually did the workout, because it would work on him mentally. He said it's because he knew what he was going to have to put himself through the next day, and it was just a mental grind to even get there to perform the workout physically, and which I'm not. I'm not training anywhere near to that intensity, but the ones that I have been through, especially the leg workouts, I think they're particularly the most brutal. But I would rather do it that way and just get out of the gym and go home and grow, rather than do 20 sets or 25 sets, or do three sets of 8 or whatever people do. And if that's what people like doing, that's cool. I did it for quite a while, a year or so, and I enjoyed it when I was doing it. But I got to a point when I read this book, I was like, well, why would I go in there and I would do more and potentially sabotage my muscle growth efforts when I could go in there and do the precise amount and yield the best results. So that's what we're finding out. Alright then, I think I'm gonna get off here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Probably be in a couple of days. Gotta go back to the boat Wednesday, so it'll more than likely be on Tuesday. But thank you guys for watching, and please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you got any criticisms, put them in the comments. Get a dialogue going, and I'll see you guys in the next one.